and really, really passionate about mental, emotional, and spiritual health. And today I want to ask you the question, what if it's true? You know that little illustration that we've seen, we've all heard this story of elephants that are tied down with a little rope and a stake. It's just a piece of wood that's pounded into the ground, and yet that amazing, incredible elephant stays tied to it. What if that's true of you? What if that's true of me? That we really have this unlimited, unfathomable power, but we just don't know it. We just don't believe it. I honestly, truly believe that that is true of you and of me. I believe that if we believed what we are really capable of, if we saw ourselves as we really are designed, we would bust that damn rope and we would go and live our lives as we were intended to. I have seen it in life when people who, recognize their design, they do amazing, incredible things. They help AIDS patients in India. They share their dream with a nation and change the way that we think. I know people that have lost limbs and come back and they run marathons. I mean, the power that is within each one of us is absolutely incredible. It's amazing. We are designed with everything that we need, literally everything that we need to flourish and have an incredible life. We just don't believe it. I really truly believe that we are designed with potential. And I think about, Simon Sinek talks about finding your why, and we're all looking for our purpose and our meaning and those types of things. And I think it's true. I think that we're designed with so much more in us than we even realize. But it's not like it's a formula that we can figure it out. I don't think it is. I think it's really connecting with your designer to say, why am I here? Why does my heart keep beating? Why are there still air in my lungs? And one of the things that, I have learned kind of the hard way, I think, is that my job is not to control the outside world. I have no power. It's kind of silly when I think about it now, but to affect how someone else is going to act, to affect, things that are happening in my job. It's almost like trying to harness the weather, right? Like I'm supposed to decide, or I'm supposed to have some kind of control over that. No. But what I've realized is that my power comes from within me. When I realize that I have the ability, the power to choose, the ability to make, to take the steering wheel and control this vessel that I'm in. I read the book Man's Search for Meaning years ago, and it really impacted me. I really loved that book. It was really hard to read. The people are in concentration camps, and they've lost everything, every physical thing that's there. And Viktor Frankl, who's the author of that book, is writing about how people responded in that situation. And he talks about, that even in situations where you have zero power, you have zero influence, you have these people who can take everything from you, including your life, you still have the ability to respond. You have the ability to choose how you're going to respond. And in his book, he talks about how different people responded in the environment. There were people who shared their bread, even though they were starving to death. There were people who took advantage of the situation and actually worked against their own people. He talks about these people that became security guards. They were kind of favored. They were fellow Jews that were given that power, and they became so evil. Their reputation was worse than any of the Nazi guards that were there. And, hearing these different things, and he actually talks about at the end of the book, he says, the best of us did not survive. And, when I read that, it did something inside of me. We never know what tomorrow is going to bring. We don't know what our lives are going to hold. Maybe we feel like we're in a concentration camp today and things are happening to us and we don't have any control over it. And I would challenge that that's because we don't see that we really are such powerful, incredible people. And so I started asking myself as I started realizing this, what is that damn rope? What is that stake that holds us down, that keeps us bound? And I would say, a couple things, but I would say it starts with a lie, and it's rooted in fear. What if I fail? What if I screw up? What if I look stupid? What if I say the wrong thing? Who am I to talk to you about this kind of stuff? Those kind of fears keep us bound. They don't let us go like we are supposed to, like we're designed to. I truly believe that if we would look at those things square in the face and we would say, okay, what if I do fail? I'm going to get back up and I'm going to try again. We have millions of examples of people who have done this. What if I look silly? It's okay. I admire and respect people who are willing to stand up and do the right thing. I admire and respect people who are willing to have their faces dirty and they're in that arena fighting. Those are the people I admire and respect. So my challenge today is I want all of you elephants out there to know that stupid rope doesn't have to hold you. You can break that rope and you can be free and walk in the power that you were designed to have. I hope you have an awesome day.